So, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator has been advertised to come out onto the Nintendo Switch system around the summer of 2022 earlier this month. Nintendo showed off their trailer in one of the indie showcase directs, and Totally Accurate Battle Simulator has been advertised to come out this summer. Now, there's been a lot of I don't want to say head scratchers, but there's been a lot of confusion on what's going on. And is this game even coming out now? I kind of criticized Nintendo and I gave my thoughts and concerns and my worries about what happened with Advance Wars Reboot Camp. And I've already said my piece about that. I mean, as long as we don't get a peep from Advance Wars Reboot Camp from Nintendo, I am convinced that the game has been canceled from development until further notice. But right now, I am left with another question. What happened to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator? Did that game's port also get canceled? Or is it just delayed indefinitely? So, I do have the trailer, not the video, but the description for the trailer. So, I'm going to pull the trailer up for you guys. Now, keep in mind, this was supposed to come out this summer in 2022 of August, but now Nintendo has just remained silent on the whole thing. And now I'm just left wondering, are these developers even trying to get the game out on their scheduled times? I mean, the half of this year, like half of the games that we were supposed to get have just been delayed or canceled. And now I'm just left wondering, okay, when are we going to get any games? Are we just going to have to wait until next year? Like, holy crap. I mean, I know we've been getting like a boatload of delays and we only have a handful of games to play, but this is getting ridiculous in modern gaming today. So, at this point, I'm going to show you the description for what the trailer had to say, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions after. And there is more to this as well, so I'm going to pull up the description for the video for you guys. So this came from Nintendo of America in their description, and this is what it had to say. Totally Accurate Battle Simulator is coming to the Nintendo Switch this summer of 2022, between June, July, or August. Wish list today. It is the middle of October, and I have stayed tuned, and I have checked the Nintendo eShop, and there's no Totally Accurate Battle Simulator on the Switch yet, as of now. They said this game was coming out this summer, between June, July, or August. It is the middle of October. It is the season of fall. And now, not only did Nintendo falsely advertise this game's release date, but Nintendo just straight up fucking lied to everybody and just decided to remain radio silent, which seems to be the trend for the modern gaming trend that's been going on, especially with the gaming industry. So they just released crappy they released advertisements, not crappy, I'm sorry. They released advertisements, trailers for the game, and they just lied about it. And Nintendo hasn't really given us an update on it. And I remember talking about this in one of my previous videos for the gaming industry, and I even said if the game isn't ready yet, don't even advertise it in the first place. Like if the game is not eh, ready in general, don't advertise the game. It's that simple. But fortunately, Nintendo kind of got bailed out because the developers of this game, Landfall Studios, have came out with a statement. Now I do have what they said on my phone for their statement. I'm going to pull up the statement on my phone. I'm going to have my editor put up on the screen what it says in text. So if he can't find a picture of the statement or like a tweet of it, I'll just have him put it up in text instead. So here you go. This is what the developers of Landfall Studios had to say. We're super excited to be able to share the Nintendo Switch version of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator with you all in the near future. Initially, we announced that the game would release tabs for the Switch sometime this summer, but as we're nearing the end of August, it is looking more like it'll be sometime in early autumn this year. There have been many changes porting tabs, or many challenges, I'm sorry. There have been many challenges porting tab to consoles, and we thank you all for your patience as we're looking to get it out on Nintendo Switch as soon as possible. We hope that you understand that these changes are necessary in order for the game to run well on the Switch and for us to be able to publish tabs on other platforms. We will keep you posted if any other changes are made. So, fortunately, Landfall Studios came out with a statement addressing the issue. And I have seen a giant ass list. They're going to be removing a lot of things from the game, and there's just it's still a giant ass laundry list. I can't show it because number one, it's just too damn long, and number two, it's pretty crazy the amount of stuff they have to cut out. So the Nintendo Switch version is going to get a major downgraded version of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. And yes, I have played this game on my laptop before. It ran like a pile of crap, but I still had a lot of fun playing it. But unfortunately, it doesn't sound like this game is coming out with the things that we want. And unfortunately, it's going to be a major downgraded version for us all. So, I'm fine with Land Studios coming out with this statement and they're telling us what's going on, but the public or the big company Nintendo, I'm more upset at because they haven't said a peep about this entire situation at all. Like, why would you leave this on other developers to tell them what's happening? If Nintendo advertised this game's port coming to the Switch, why did they not say, "Hey, this the developers of Landfall Studios said this game has been delayed. They need more time. We're going to ask you to be patient." Instead, they're letting Landfall Studios make the statement instead. I just don't understand that mentality. Or I just don't understand in general. But at the end of the day, if the main developer of the video game has said like they need time, then that's fine, you know? I mean, this entire year has been getting delays after delays after delays after delays after delays. And all the games that were supposed to come out this year have been delayed into 2023. So we're just left with a handful of games that are just mediocre or are just straight up boring and not fun to play. So, I don't know, man. Like, I'm just bummed out about this. Like, not only I'm just upset because Nintendo they should not have advertised Totally Accurate Battle Simulator coming to the Switch because right now it sounds like Landfall Studios is gonna need more time. I know they said it's coming out in the near future around autumn, like fall, but I mean kids are already back in school. They have stuff to take care of like school homework, projects and like assignments and everything. People are like back to teaching and they just don't have the time to just sit around and wait for a video game to be released. Now, as much as I want to, I have a job to take care of in my hometown. There are things I need to do in the real world. I don't really have much time to wait around for a game to come out just to be mediocre like all the other crappy games in this modern gaming trend. So, I don't know, man. At the end of the day, it's just another game getting delayed, and I'm just bummed out. But I do hope this game does come to Switch, and at least the developers came out and said it's coming in the near future. So there is a little bit of hope. So I'm gonna preach a little bit of patience here because it sounds like the developers are sticking to their guns and they're gonna try and get this game out. But if it's December, man, I'm probably gonna make a follow up video and I'm just gonna probably explain how I had a feeling that this was gonna happen. So, anyway, with that being said, thank you guys all for listening. Let me know what you all think down below. And until next time, you guys, I'm talking about Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, and I'm explaining my worries, and I'll see you all later.